Okay, guys. Today we're going to talk about infrared waves. I know yesterday you guys talked about microwaves. And so what did we just talk about last week? It was the light spectrum, right?
Yeah.
So who can tell me how do we see the light, like the colors of the light spectrum? How do we see the color red, Caleb?
The cone in your eye.
Cone eye. But how can we see that color?
Because all the other colors are absorbed,
Mhm.
and red is only reflecting.
The red is only reflecting. That is correct. Yes, ma'am. But today we're going to talk about what's next on that spectrum, which is the infrared waves. So what is infrared? Please copy down the slide. Infrared light, which is invisible to our naked eye, lies between the visible and microwave portions of the EM spectrum. The infrared light has a range of wavelengths, just like the visible light has wavelengths that range from red light to violet. So we can't literally see infrared waves, but we do have instruments that can help us see the different wavelengths, just like we can see the visible light spectrum. And again, it does have that same red to violet type wavelength. So when we're talking about what's going on with, what's going on with infrared, Mr. Waylon Napper, can you tell me why? So what out of the colors from red to violet, which color has the most energy?
Violet.
Violet? Yes, sir. And so when we're dealing with the spectrum, as you can see, as it goes from gamma ray to radio, what's the wavelength doing? On the bottom of the picture, see how it goes from gamma, and the spectrum goes from gamma to radio? What is the wavelength doing?
It's red.
It's spreading out, which makes the wavelength what? Which does what? Which means, in terms of frequency, what does that mean? Far infrared rays, waves are thermal. So we experience this type of radiation every day in the form of heat. The heat that we feel from sunlight, a fire, radiator, or even the warm sidewalk is infrared. So, like right now, this heat is blowing, or if you're walking outside on a hot summer day, and you guys just feel the sunlight just beaming on your neck, and it's like, man, it's hot outside. That way we feel that. Now, near is not, you can't feel it, you can't see it, of course. But we'll talk about that in the next slide. But, so, guys, copy this down for me really quick so we can move on.
Copy both.
Copy the far. We're going to talk about near the next slide. Mr. EJ?
Lower.
Lower to, as where? As you're going from where? From
Or higher.
from left to right, right? So on the left side it's a higher frequency. So do you guys realize, or do you guys understand how we can hear the radio? How's that, Mr. Tajir? How can you hear like the radio station? Like when you listen to your favorite radio station, how is it that you can hear the actual radio station and the songs playing? But what about the radio station? What bounces? What allows us to hear? Caleb?
Sound and a wave. The wave and then the sound.
But there's a specific word that I'm looking for. Remember we talked about wavelength and stuff like that.
Frequency.
Frequency. Yes. So infrared waves. There are two types. There's a near and there's a far. Light is closest in wavelengths to visible light, and far and infrared is closer to the microwave region of the EM spectrum. But we have instruments such as this infrared paper that allows us to see the waves as colors of the light spectrum. So remember, we talked about, you guys see the rainbow? Okay, so in the middle, it's concentrated. It's going darker and darker, which means what, class?
It's high.
It's what class? More heat where? In that area, right? Because the outsides are red, orange, yellow, green. Then in the middle, it goes from blue and it goes to violet. So you can even switch it, go like this, or you can even go with your hand. Wait, you want to try that? Yeah, just put one hand under. And then one hand. Did you see that? You see your fingertips? Now you're pressing. Now you're pressing hard. Okay, now let's just use just one hand. And that's through the thermal imaging. Okay, now you guys see how his palm is blue? It's blue, almost indigo, but his tips. Remember how we talked about the outs? Now his finger, that's red, yellow, orange. But his fingertips, now his fingertips are a little blue. Why is that right now?
Because that's
It's hot.
yeah.
Because his hands are what?
Hot.
Is that the hot water?
It is hot water. Yes, sir, it is. All right. Appreciate that, Waylon. As you can see, the limbs are not as blue as the bodies, right? Or not as violet as like the actual body. Like its eyes are that's like yellow, red, orange. Their legs are green, but their bodies, as you can see, this is like light, and it just goes, it looks black on this. Because what? Because what's right here?
Bird.
Yeah, there you go. So that means it's doing what?
Keeping in the energy. I mean,
The what? The heat, the thermal. Exactly. Good job, guys. Good job. So, Ellie, you want to help me pass out these? Pass those out. Carrie, you can pass these out for me. Yes, Mr. Deary, yes, you.
Red has the least
Red has the least
amount of energy.
amount of energy. Okay. So, why is the fingertips red? Think about your hands. When you guys are warm up your hands, right? When you're cold outside, right? Aren't your fingertips usually the coldest? You're like, like you can't feel, like you ever say, I can't feel my fingers. So why is the middle of the hand? Remember, that's like blue, and you go violet. So violet is the what? If red has the least energy, I mean the violet has the what? Highest, the most energy. Okay. So again. Why is the middle of his hand like blue, violet? That's Caleb. Yeah.
Is that like the warmest part of the scene?
Exactly. So the infrared waves that are detected, that's where the most heat is drawn. So remember, we can't see infrared waves, but we have instruments that allow us to see it. So it's more concentrated here than on his fingertips, as well as these wolves to the right. Now, wait. Answer. You speak loud, I'm sorry. Is there frequency? Okay. Yes. So they have the same frequency, but P has the function number of what in Q? Waylon? Amplitude. Why is that, Waylon? Why is it? Why does P have twice amplitude than Q? Because it's higher. Yes. Because amplitude measures what? The height. Yeah, be confident. Yeah, the height. Yes. Measures the height. So that was 6A. So EJ6B says waves Q and R have the same blank. R has the twice blank of wave Q. So, as a class, waves Q and R have the same what